Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Muhammad Nurdin. This time I will convey material about Sangkuriang. Here I will learn to listen to a vocal to uh, to read for myself, try to read vocal to other people, and fourth and the last to get a moral lesson from a vocal. Jadi di sini akan membahas 4 poin. Yang pertama itu tentang mendengarkan cerita rakyat ya, dan yang keduanya yaitu tentang membaca ya, read, membaca untuk diri sendiri, dan yang ketiganya yaitu untuk membacakan cerita rakyat kepada orang lain, dan yang terakhir atau yang keempat yaitu untuk mendapatkan pelajaran moral dari cerita rakyat tersebut. Next, I will read you a vocal from West Java, Indonesia. This title is Sangkuriang. Follow the story activity. One of you will write the complete story on the road. Follow him but her, and had write the story on a piece of paper. Make sure you know the meaning of every word and spell it correctly. Use the function marks correctly to while you are writing. Say the word loudly, correctly, and correctly. Use directly. If you any problem, come to me. Sangkuriang. Once upon a time is West Java, Indonesia, lived a freakish named Dayang Sumi. She was beautiful and kind-hearted. Her body was waving cloud, but sometimes she cloud the very least. One day her waving to feel, but she was too lazy to get it held. She held out, "Can anybody help me get me tool? If you are a family, I will take you as my sister. If you are a male, I will marry you. Male character came, but it was a dog. His name was Tumang. He heavily brought her the tool to her. Dayang Sumbi was very suffered, but she kept her promise. She married to dog. Tumang was correctly a man who had been caused by wits to become a dog, but at correctly times Tumang Cloud thrown back to be normal man. Their only son, Sangkuriang, was soon born, and he grew up to be a handsome and healthy boy. He always played with his very lovely dog, Tumang. He did not know the was correctly his father, because Dayang Sumbi hid the correct from him. Sangkuriang liked to hunt in the woods of course with Tumang. One day Dayang Sumbi asked him to bring home a directory herd, but after hunting for several days, he could not find any there. The wood. He didn't want to disappoint his mother and was thinking hard now to bring home a dead heart. Suddenly, and he had a very bad idea. He killed Tumang, then he broke his heart. Homemade keep it Dayang Sumbi. Sangkuriang Cloud not character hurt sick now it was Tumang hurt. So he got very angry and hit Sangkuriang's forehead with a fix of wood and told him to leave. With and bent wood on the forehead, Sangkuriang left the village. Many years later, Sangkuriang grew up to be powerful man, and they heard one back, one back to hip village. He met a beautiful young woman there, and he fell in love with her at the first sight. It was the young Sumbi. She never got older because she had been graduated and yet by the gold. Sangkuriang did not know that she was his mother, so she came to her and forced to marry her. When he weakly caused to her, the young Sumbi got very suffused. She saw the scar in Sangkuriang's forehead, and soon she knew that he was her son, who let a lifetime ago so told him the truth and tried hard to explain it to him, but he did not believe her. She did not want to break his heart, so he pursued his proposal but gave him an impossible thing to do. She professional proposal but gave him an impossible thing to do. She wanted him to build a lake and a bath in just one night. Sangkuriang agreed because he knew that the cloud make it with the help of his guns by meeting his head the lake and then start making the about the young Sumbi was thinking hard to find a way to fill him. Before dawn, she asked the people in the village to burn the world is the earth and the like matter all the cooks crow, thinking that the night would be over soon. The Guinness read first and left Sangkuriang before the bath was finished. Sangkuriang has said that the young Sumbi had corrected him. He got very angry and kicked the bath. Got speed down it gradually became a mountain and it is now as myth. About para Tangkuban Parahu. Let's discuss what right we can learn from Sangkuriang. Hide the following question. You now ask other question. We will do the activity early. Make sure you speak loudly, correctly, and correctly. How is Dayang Sumbi? Describe her. The answer: she is a princess. 2. How is Tumang? Why did Dayang Sumbi marry him? The answer is a dog to fulfill her answer. 3. Was Tumang a human being or a dog? The answer is was a dog but actually her is man. 4. And the last, what did Sangkuriang know about Tumang? The answer it is loyal dog. Work if your group. It is now your turn to practice reading Sangkuriang to other people. Make sure you know the meaning of every word and other story meaningfully, loudly, correctly, and correctly. Text turns correctly and mistakes you heard. Use directly. If you have any problems, come to me. Work works in your group. The following text is a summary of Sangkuriang, but with some of the words missing. Fill in the blank space with the right word you can house in the right column. Head write your sentence on a piece of paper. Make sure you know the meaning of every word and spell it correctly. Use a punctuation mark correctly to heal your writing. Say the words loudly, correctly, and correctly. Use directly you if you have problem. Come to me. Okay. Complete the following text by adding the word impossible. Paragraph the first and paragraph 2. Okay, thank you for watching. Sorry if there are mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.